Hello, this is Dylan Miller on Daily Dose of Dylan, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, or Heart Radio. This is Dylan Miller on Daily Dose of Dylan. Alright, we got some good stuff today. I know I planned on doing a double podcast today to make up for Tuesday, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to save it for tomorrow. I'll see. Alright, here's what I'll do. Alright, you know what? Alright. Problem is, there were a lot of good stuff today. Like, we were going to talk about Bortles and all that, and, like, Bortles to the Packers, and, like, the schedules that came out. I'll talk about all of that tomorrow, alright? Just, stay tuned. So I wanted to start off talking about the Rodgers situation. Now, we haven't heard much, so I think he stays. I really do. And, like, we don't know how bad or good Jordan Love is. And the fact that they signed Blake Bortles, and I'll talk about this more tomorrow, just tells me, it doesn't tell me that Rodgers is out, it tells me they don't believe in Jordan Love. Like, they couldn't find another backup, so they went with Blake Bortles, who is capable of being a good backup. But, I don't know. Like, they had to sign Blake Bortles to probably back up for Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, and he's really going on to their podcast now. I think he was on the Peter King podcast, I'm pretty sure. Or was it Chris Collinsworth? I don't know. He said he didn't have a gut feeling that Rodgers stays. But I don't know what that was. That was a bad answer. Because, like, it's a gut feeling. It's not like... Like, he said he doesn't even have a gut feeling. Like, he doesn't know anything that's going on. But, like, shouldn't he have, like, a gut feeling that says, like, yeah, I bet Aaron stays. He kind of, really didn't give any good answer, like, and if he said, my gut feeling is he leaves, it's a different story, but he said he didn't have a gut feeling at all, so I don't know what to do with that. We're really not getting good answers on this Rodgers thing, really. Adams gave a pretty good answer, and it kind of told us that there's a good chance, it's not definite, but it's a good chance that he would leave if Rodgers is out. But Schefter didn't really do much on the Dan Patrick show. He didn't really give away much. And Adams isn't saying he has a good feeling. So, the NBA playoffs are coming up. Lakers got a big win against the Knicks a couple days ago. And I'm pretty sure they beat the Rockets, too. So they're on a good... they're doing well right now. Let's see. Do they have another game today? No. That was too close of a game last night for me. But, good win against the Knicks last night. And, hopefully LeBron is back by the next 2 games. Now, here's the thing. If I had the Nets, Lakers, or the Field... I don't know who I'd pick. On the Dan Patrick show, it said like 83% said the Field. It's got to be the injuries. Because, the Nets and Lakers, if they were all healthy, it's consensus. It's consensus. Now, I'd say, because LeBron always said, he's saying, like, I wouldn't be, if I'm not going to be 100%, possibly for the rest of my career. But I think if LeBron's like 90-95% healthy, it'll be fine. And if Harden's back, if he's like 90-95% healthy, I think the Nets will be fine. But, it really depends on how hurt they really are. How hurt is LeBron? How hurt is... how hurt is Harden? I thought AD played good defense though last night, and that's what he's known for, really, just playing defense, being there when you have to. But we'll see what happens. A 7 seed to win a title, that would be interesting. I mean, this would be probably LeBron's most deserving ring. Like if he... Okay, so let's just say he beats the Warriors. That's no shock. They shouldn't lose to the Warriors. And then they go on to play the Suns. Beat the Suns. Then, the worst case scenario for them, at least, best case scenario for the NBA, is they play the Clippers next round, beat the Clippers. Or no, do they play the Clippers? Yeah, they do. It's the winner of the 2-7 and the 3-6. So they play the Clippers again. And then you probably would have, like, the Nuggets versus the Jazz, probably. Can imagine. Let's see, the Nuggets win that one. Nuggets, Lakers, they beat the Nuggets too, and probably MVP Nikola Jokic. And then let's say they beat the Nets in the finals or the Sixers. That would be like the most impressive run by a 7 seed. But we'll see what happens. So, what is the least watchable Week 1 game for NFL? What is the least watchable? So let's see. Cowboys Bucks is fine. I think that's pretty good. Packers Saints, that's probably going to be game of the week. Eagles Falcons. What's interesting there? Devontae Smith, Nick Sirianni. I don't know. Jets Panthers, that's good. Chargers football team, good. Niners Lions. I mean, Jared Goff's there, and we're going to see how he does. Steelers Bills is good. Seahawks Colts is good. Ooh, Vikings Bengals. Guess Jamar Chase. See, Jaguars Texans is probably going to be the worst game of the week, but it's going to be interesting. Urban Meyer, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. Let's see how they do. There, that would be interesting. And what are the Texans going to do? Like, what's going to happen? Cardinals Titans, I think that's good. I think Dolphins Pats is a good game. Ooh. Broncos Giants. So Broncos Giants and Bengals Vikings seem like the least watchable right now. Browns Chiefs is interesting. Bears Rams is a good game. Say Ravens Raiders is pretty good. So probably Broncos Giants if I had to choose. Alright, so, I mean, I don't know I mean, I like Tim Tebow. He's a nice guy, but what was the reasoning for the signing? Like, what was it? Like, is there a locker room presence or something? Or is there like I don't know. You know, I might actually be able to fit in, I don't know if I can. I don't know. We'll see. It would probably be a podcast and a half. I don't know. I'll get it all done tomorrow. It's okay. Alright. But, you know, what was it about Tim Tebow that got them there? They said he's in tremendous shape, apparently. But I don't know. Like, is he really in that good of shape right now? I don't know. I mean, he's here's a problem I have. He's like 6'2", and that's short for a tight end, so I don't know. And even if he were to play quarterback, I don't know if he'd do that well. Like, he wasn't a good quarterback. Like, you gotta be honest and, you know, face reality sometimes. You know, Tim Tebow, great guy, bad player. Under a 50% completion percentage. And like a 75 quarterback rating. This guy wasn't good. So we'll see. So I got a stat here. Curry has played 761 games and has 18,388 points. Now Kobe, through his first 761 games, had 18,430. So roughly 50 more points than Steph Curry has had. And you know why? Because eras change. It's not about the big centers anymore. It's not about, like, Kareem or Wilt or Bill Russell. It's not about Magic, the big point guard, or Michael, the crazy athlete. And I don't know forwards are really dominating this era. It's really forwards. Think about the best players of the 2010s. Kawhi, like 3 of the top 5 players, Kawhi, LeBron, and KD. Those are, like, 3 of the top 5 players. They were forwards. So I think, like, the new style is, like, 2 forwards. Kawhi, Paul George, LeBron, AD. Let's see. Giannis, Chris Middleton. No, Julius Randle. I don't know. I think it's more about, like, 2 forwards, really. But, slender and small people can hold up today. Like, it works. It's not, like, just because Curry's, like, 6'2" and, like, 190 doesn't mean he's not going to succeed in the NBA. And I wouldn't know because I didn't get. By the time I started getting into the NBA, Curry was really like Curry was already emerging, so I can't say I called it. But slender and smaller people in today's game, it works. Would it work 30 years ago? Probably not. But eras change. All right, so can you really trust people like LeBron, AD, KD, Kyrie, and Harden to stay healthy? Because I'm going to give you a little stat. I think in the last 2 or 3 years, LeBron has played 110 of the possible 140 games. So 110 out of 140 is, roughly over 75% of his games. Not terrible. Nothing special. AD has played 96 out of his 140 games. That's 69% of his games. You want at least 75. Honestly, KD has played 32 of a possible 141 games. That's 23%. That ain't good. Kyrie has played roughly over 50% of his games, 72 out of 140. And Harden's actually played the most, 110 out of 137. And a good amount of those games are from this year. So Harden and LeBron are the most healthy, and they're actually the 2 that are injured right now. But can you really trust these guys that we have going to the finals to stay healthy before that? The highest percentage is 80, and LeBron's the next closest with 78. Other than that, KD's under 50%, Kyrie's just above 50%, and AD's like 69%. So I don't know. Do we really trust them? Do we really trust them? I don't know. So this would have been the final topic of today, but we're only at 15 minutes, so I might keep going a bit. Talk about some of the schedules. So Tim Tebow is a very polarizing athlete. Very polarizing athlete. And, Colin Cowherd brought this up on his show. Tebow made you feel a certain way. That's because he was, nice, he was sweet, he believed in God.